All right, welcome back to my channel, Duck Potatoes World. I'm your hostess, Katie. This is my co-hostess, Mandy, and you are watching the second episode of our knitting podcast, Created to Create, for 2023.
Wow, 2023, I got cat hair on my face. Sorry, I have a cat.
Yeah, and I have a dog that we don't really know what she is, but we think she might be part husky, so there's like animal hair everywhere. But that's okay. So we've been busy knitting all month. I hope you've been busy knitting too, and we are excited to show you what we have ready for you today. So I'm going to start with what I'm wearing. This is my checkerwork hat by Vexy. It is knit in Knit Picks Felici fingering weight yarn, and the colorway is Sally from, I think they did like a Nightmare Before Christmas run of colorways a couple years ago, and I love this hat. I call it my try listening to her hat, because that's a quote from the movie. So whenever my husband's being a pain, I'm like, try listening to her.
It's a cute hat. I like it.
And I got the pom-pom. I think I got it at the East Texas Fiber Festival in Canton a few years ago.
Okay. Like
pre-COVID. Anyway, so that is this one. And I am wearing it because my hair looks awful. But her hair looks great. So.
And it is 30-something degrees outside.
Yeah, well, it is cold. Cold in Texas.
Yeah.
And then this is my Swivel Cowl by Universal Yarns. And I knit this in Rozetti Yarns Merino Mist colorway 103 Wheat. And this is one of my favorite cowls. This is actually like the cowl that got me to knit cowls.
Okay, it's pretty.
Because I was doing a yarn crawl in Houston, and we were at Marabie's. That's not the whole name of the yarn shop. There's more to it. But Marabie is the only part of the yarn shop's name that I'm remembering right now. But we were at her yarn shop as part of the Houston yarn crawl. We weren't really doing the yarn crawl. We were just, my friend and I were just in Houston, and someone was like, oh, it's a yarn crawl today. And we were like, oh, how many can we hit? And I think we were able to hit 3 that day. But anyway, I bought this then just because I wanted to use this yarn. So this is a chain knit yarn. So it's not plied like wound together. It's a chain, and then they put in the fluffy fiber like that's like blown into it. Anyway, it was a different kind of yarn construction, and I had wanted to knit with that yarn construction.
Feels fabulous.
I really love it.
Yeah.
And then when I saw this at the yarn shop, it was on sale, and they had it like in a little kit. It came with a cute little project bag, and I'm a sucker for bags. And so I bought it, even though I didn't wear cowls back then. And then I knit it, and I just love it. I think one of my friends, Faith, knit a Copy.Cat version because she liked it. I think hers is blue. But yeah, it's one of my favorite cowls.
It's very pretty.
And now I have like a million cowls. I still don't wear most of them. This is the only one I wear all that much, but I have them in case I want to wear them.
There you go.
All right, that brings us to finished objects. You've got some finished objects,
I
right?
do have some finished objects. So I am going to Red River, New Mexico in a couple of weeks with my son and his family. And while I don't intend to go skiing, because I haven't snow skied since my youngest daughter was 3, and she's 31 now.
Really? You never went snow skiing on any of the senior trips, or?
I just paid for you guys to go. and so I'm afraid I might, break something I kind of need. But I am going to go, and so I knit myself a hat to wear while I'm there. And this is the Copy.Cat hat. And this yarn is just Paton's worsted wool. So it is a wool, and then I bought my pom-pom off Amazon.com.
It needs to be blow dried.
It does. But my ski jacket is red, and so I wanted a red pom-pom on my hat. And since I had extra yarn, I just knit this other hat, which is a cable pattern. I forgot the name of it. It was on Ravelry, and I put a white pom-pom on it. So if I get bored, I can have 2 different hats to wear on my ski trip.
Because you always need options.
That's right.
And how did you attach your pom-poms?
I watched Katie's video on how to attach a pom-pom. And so, yes, I sewed a little button on there and put the little elastic around it.
You used a tiny button.
Well, my elastic loop was tiny. So, yeah. So I used
You'll have to pardon the awful hair because I have been wearing this hat pretty much all day. My buttons are much bigger usually.
So maybe next time I'll use a bigger button. But it seems to work. And I do need to blow dry my pom-poms. And those are the two things I have finished. So we can talk about our
yeah, the only thing I
mystery
have
ones if you
finished,
want, but
which wasn't finished in the last video, but which is finished now, is my Expression Fiber Arts Perseverance Mystery Knit Along Blanket. So I know she has already started the 2023 Mystery Knit Along blankets. We're not gonna do the 2023 ones, but we enjoyed our 2022 ones. Let me see if I can find here. This was where I was at that little mushroom the last time I showed the blanket. This is the tail end of it there, finished up. And then you can see
the two different colorways, the cool and the warm. And
they're both beautiful.
And they're gorgeous and they feel lovely, and I just can't wait to sit in a recliner and throw this over my lap and knit something else.
When I sit on my couch with it, I have to throw a second blanket over me and this blanket because my dog thinks that she can sit in my lap. My husky mix that I was telling you about, yeah. She thinks she can sit in my lap with my hand knit blanket, and that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't want my dog or my cat on my hand knit blanket either because it took us a year to knit them.
Right. And they weren't cheap.
And they weren't cheap. No, they're lovely.
So lovely.
They're so lovely.
I don't know what the technical rule, like what the technical definition is of a weighted blanket, but they have a lovely.
They do have. I mean,
weight.
They do, and they're warm.
And they're very warm and
very
beautiful. Thank you. I love it.
You're welcome.
All right. You want me to touch? Or you got just basketball it over there out of the way. That's the only thing.
Make sure it doesn't fall in the kitty litter.
That would really be awful. No, I have a box over there. It went in the box. Anyway, that's the only thing I have finished. I haven't finished anything else. But that will bring us to the things that we're working on.
Okay.
And so this is one of my favorite parts of the show, and that is when we get to show our blanket of knowledge boxes.
Oh.
Because we have February's yarn to show.
January.
No, January.
January's.
We have January's yarn to show.
Ugh. And I haven't even seen it yet, so I'm excited.
All right, so there's hers, and here's mine, and here's my grandma's. I swear, you guys, we have not killed my grandma and hit her body. She's just out of town. Like, she hasn't been in the last 3 or 4 videos.
She's pretty busy.
She's more popular than we are.
She's more popular than we are, and she's busy. I mean, she's got her doll activities, and
they're in Lubbock getting a whole bunch of doll things to bring back up here. So anyways, hi, Mammers. We miss you. She will be on one soon, I promise. All right. You want to show yours first?
All right, so mine is the turquoise colorway.
Yeah, every month the box are different and open a different way. It confuses the tar out of me.
All right. Oh, so this is like a speckled.
Yeah.
A speckled color again. And then it's got the mohair in this lovely copper.
Yes, and I'll have to put in a picture of the January block because I forgot to bring the block to show. But we're going to be doing a smocking stitch. And
then I have my dragonfly. I get a dragonfly every month.
And then I think she has some extra.
I do. Markers. I have, this is like, it's a cat. Yeah. On something. I'm not sure
at the moon.
It looks a little mystical or something.
I think it's just a cat on a branch.
Oh, on a tree branch. And maybe that's the night sky. Because you can see the stars. And I have one more that is a little fox.
You should have one more. She sent you and I and Mammers extra stitch markers.
And I've got some candy.
Oh, yeah. This is a chocolate covered Oreo. So if you think it's a York patty and you let your husband eat it, you're going to be sorry.
Oh, no.
Ask me how I know this.
All right. Well, technically, I don't have a husband at this minute, but stay tuned.
Yeah, we may have to have a special bonus episode about that because that's a lot. There's a lot to unpack there.
Anyway, it's beautiful yarn. Thank you so much, Tracy, and I'm excited to get started on the January square.
And I am going to show you off the brown that is Gwen's box. So this is the brown. It is gorgeous.
Oh,
I love this.
Pretty. Oh, look at the mohair.
And it's beautiful. It's going to be really neat. And she got I don't know which one of these is the one that actually goes with hers. She got 4 stitch markers too. Y'all don't usually get 4. Y'all usually, you only got 3.
Yeah.
Are you sure there wasn't a butterfly in there? Because I opened everybody's box and I'm pretty sure there was a black and white butterfly in there.
Which is fine. I don't need 4.
They usually only come with 2. She sent us extras.
She's so sweet. I have got to go meet her.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
There's not a black and white butterfly in it?
No.
Huh. Well, it's possible there's a black and white butterfly that belongs to you in my stuff somewhere. Because I'm pretty sure there was one in there. If I find it, I'll give it to you. Sorry. Okay. I totally take advantage of the fact that everyone in our live Blanket of Knowledge knitting groups boxes come to my house in one big box. And I totally look through everybody's boxes. I want to see all the yarn. I don't take anything. I don't move anything, I swear. But I absolutely open all their boxes and look to see what's inside it. And I will show you the orange box. This is my colorway for the month. It is a speckly orange with a blue.
Oh yeah.
You know, I had an Oreo that my husband actually did share half of when he realized it wasn't a York patty and it was a chocolate colored Oreo, so I can't be too mean to him. But apparently there was a Dum Dum in mine and he ate that too, but that one without my knowledge or assent. So
I don't think I've eaten any of the candy that's come in any of mine. I have them all in my little thing over there. I'm saving them.
Oh my gosh, candy does not last.
Well, there's no one here but me.
Oh, I didn't pull out the stitch markers.
Yeah, what are your stitch markers?
Oh, a fish and a fox.
Okay. The fox is really cute.
The fox is really cute. Yeah, so we had extra stitch markers in ours, but all of the regular boxes that aren't us, all you regular folks, just get 2 stitch markers. And most people had either a leaf, like a green marchy kind of leaf, or a fox. And then whatever their regular stitch marker is that always comes with their colorway. So we are, of course, still working on that. And we will be for, a year at least. Yeah. And then let's see, what else are we working on? Do you want to go first?
Okay. So I have shown this in the past episodes, but it is almost finished. This is my cardigan that I've been working on.
Is it Cypress Cove?
Yes, Cypress Cove cardigan.
It's an Amy Herzog pattern.
Yes, and it's in the ooh,
that's a pretty stitch marker.
I forgot the name of the tweed from McKinney's Knittery. It's not from McKinney McKnittery, but that's where I bought it.
I don't know. Do you have a ball band?
Not in here. I don't. No. Darn it.
I'll put it on the screen.
But anyway, it's. I've got the sleeves on it. I'm finishing up the collar and band right here. I think I'm ready to cast it off, and then I'll just block it again.
It's also got a very nice weight to it.
Yeah, it's gonna be really nice to wear, like with jeans and a shirt or a t-shirt under it. But it's almost finished. Next time you see it, I should be wearing it.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else you're working on?
And then we have our Bright Axis tees.
Oh yeah, I'm working on that too.
Of course,
she's nearly done.
Well, I'm not nearly done, and it looks like some of it's pulled out here.
Oops.
Oh my goodness.
You need to borrow some of my little hand. Tracy sent me some needle end stopper things. Yeah. Little hands.
Anyway, you knit from the bottom up, and so this is the body of my tee. This is in the Expression Fiber Arts Camel Oasis silk.
It's very nice.
And it's just this is the second hank. I think I have one more hank of this, and I want it to be kind of a long t-shirt. So I think I'm just going to knit the body until I'm almost.
Her pattern had a real good. She said to put your tape measure here and pull it straight down, and that's how long you want.
Oh, okay.
You want it to be.
But yeah, it's just stocking knit in the round, so it's pretty quick. And a lot of times at night at work, especially if I'm in the unit we call the island.
The island.
The island. That's actually an antepartum unit where I am just watching women who are expecting babies that need to be in the hospital for whatever reason. Maybe their baby just needs to be monitored a couple of times a day, or they have other issues that are going on that aren't real critical. So it's not real busy sometimes. And so I get to knit sometimes while I'm watching baby strips or whatever. So yeah, I've got a little bit of it done.
So this pattern comes from this book. It's the Bright Axis T. It's actually this one on the back here. And let me hold up mine so you can see how we're comparing. It's a good thing this is not a race, y'all.
No, it's not a race. It's not a competition. We are not keeping score.
I like this bag. One of the women in one of our in-person knitting groups made bags for us all for Christmas. So thank you, Suzanne. She doesn't watch the episode, but I'll thank her anyway.
Oh yeah, I do need some of those.
Yeah, see? I don't actually use them very often, but in this slippery, loose gauge fabric, they're really useful. So these are my little needle stoppers.
You can tell at work the other night I didn't have a stitch marker, so I made one out of a paper clip.
I have 1,000,001 stitch markers. I never have one when I need one. But yeah, so I am not quite as far along as she is. But still, not too bad. I mean, the last time I showed it last month, where's my little lizard? Huh. Here he is. That's where I was when I showed it last month. So, I mean, I've knit a lot, just not as much as Mom has.
Yeah.
And I did a split hem on mine.
I did too.
It's a very short ribbing hem, and I just didn't want to fuss with making sure I joined it in the round without twisting it. So I just thought I'll knit the ribbing in a split hem, and then it will definitely not be twisted when I join it in the round.
Yeah, I did that too. I'll probably connect it though when I'm finished, but.
And my gauge will have to be rechecked because even though I knit a swatch in the round, I am knitting way looser now than my swatch. Way. So I'm going to just go so far, and then I'll just have, like, there's my swatch. Like, way tighter.
Oh, yeah.
Like, way. This is the thing about swatching. It seems like a good idea, but my swatches never match my project. Like, never. I should give it up. I should just start knitting it and then just gauge my whole project and go from there, because as much good as the swatch does me, there's really no reason to waste my time.
I messed this up somewhere right here. I'll have to look at it and fix it later. Yeah.
So that I'm working on that, and then I'm still working on my SSK shawl that I'm knitting for my sister-in-law that was designed by my friend Suzanne, who's coming up again. You really should watch my podcast, Suzanne. You're in it a lot.
Yeah.
I don't think YouTuber is her thing. But I got quite a bit done on that. I think it was non-existent because my frog looks like I pretty much, maybe I had just cast it on.
I think so. I hadn't done much at all, but yeah.
So I thought, as far as I needed to get to be, on track for January for it. So it's coming along very nicely. I always like to pick the colors other people pick. So my sister-in-law picked out these colors, and I would never have thought to pick pink and green.
It makes me think of candy.
But I mean, it's a really good color combination. Mm-hmm. So speaking of pink and green, Tracy of Hot Springs Fiber Company really likes you viewers. She really does. And decided that you deserved another giveaway. And this is a really good giveaway. You're going to love it. As soon as I figure out how to work the box, there it goes. So she has given us to give to you. I knew you were going to do that. This is her Foggy Northern Lights, which is gorgeous. Mm-hmm. It has a sparkle in it like you wouldn't believe. And her Silky Alpaca.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Oh, I didn't even know there were stitch markers in here too. Look at that.
My goodness.
A couple of stitch markers. And then she has given the pattern for her Skill Builder scarf, I believe. So she's got the pattern for the Skill Builder scarf to go with it. So it's everything you need to knit the Skill Builder scarf. I can't say the name of that scarf.
This is just absolutely beautiful.
It's gorgeous. It's so pretty. Here, let's hold it all up one more time. I mean, you just can't. I don't know if the camera picks up the sparkle of this Foggy Northern Lights, but it sparkles like nothing I have ever, no other yarn I've ever seen. Like it's
That
iridescent.
reminds me of like a spring flower with little dewdrops on it. That's just glimmering in the sunshine.
So yeah. So you are going to want to enter this giveaway, guys. I'm telling you, everything that she has sent has been great, but this is by far the coolest thing yet. So in order to win, oh look, it's called Juicy. The name of this color is Juicy.
What does this
one
one
have a name? Antique Rose. I love it.
It's beautiful.
So let's see. This is the February episode. So tell us your thoughts on Valentine's Day. My husband and I rarely celebrate it, but growing up, my mother always made sure us kids got a box of conversation hearts on every Valentine's Day. So I've always bought the boys conversation hearts on Valentine's Day. But we don't like go out to eat or buy flowers or cards or anything. The man lets me put yarn all over our house, so I feel loved.
I'm going to be coming home from Red River on Valentine's Day this year, so I'll be in a truck with David and Heidi and the kids.
So yeah, if you want to win this really awesome giveaway, comment below, tell us something about Valentine's Day. As long as the words Valentine is in the comment, you'll get entered to win. Tell your friends, they're going to want to win this.
Yeah.
Let other people know. Like we hardly have any entries in our giveaway. I think last month we had like 5. So your odds of winning are really good. You guys need to enter our giveaway.
And the yarn is really nice.
It's
really nice. Yeah.
Yep. So thank you, Tracy of Hot Springs Fiber Company, for your generous donation to our viewers.
And what's the monetary value is probably like what, $40, $50?
Oh, I actually own not these colors, but these yarns. And the Foggy Northern Lights yarn, it was not a cheap yarn. I wonder if she was. So the Silky Alpaca is $18.50 a skein. And the Foggy Northern Lights, of course, it doesn't say. But I think it was...
So it's probably really safe to say it's about a $50 value.
Probably. Plus you got the pattern, too.
And you got the stitch markers.
Oh, yeah, and the stitch markers.
So it's a good giveaway.
It really is.
It's not cheesy at all. It's very beautiful.
I don't think any of our giveaways have been cheesy.
No, not at all. No.
If I were watching me, I would be entering and going like this.
Yeah, if I was eligible, I'd be entering.
Hey, I just realized we did not tell you when we would draw the winner for this month's really awesome giveaway of the Skill Builder Scarf Kit. So I will draw the winner on February 18th. So if you want to be entered for a chance to win this giveaway, you need to make sure you have your comment down below with the word Valentine in by February 17th, Central Standard Time. We'll draw on the 18th and I'll get it posted just as quickly after that as I can. Get your entries in. We're real excited about this giveaway. All right, so that is what we are working on. I have some acquisitions. So my acquisitions came from Hot Spring Fiber Company also. I have a problem. What can I say?
Let's see.
This is really fun. This is called Vulcan's Rest Fibers. It's called, I don't know how you say this, J-Wall Twin. It's from Lang Yarns. It's a sock yarn. And the colorway is 511 Neon. I'm not sure what Vulcan's Rest Fibers is. Maybe this didn't come from Hot Springs Fiber Company. Maybe it came from Vulcan's Rest Fibers. I'm not really sure where it came from. But it's mine now, and I would like to I was thinking, actually, about using some of the other patterns. I was thinking about using some of the other patterns in this book, like making a pair of mittens or something.
This must be like imported because half of the information on here is in another language.
Well, there you go.
And I don't even know what language it is. It's like probably some Scandinavian.
So I don't know which one, but I just found a hat I'm going to have to make, but it won't be with this yarn.
It's very beautiful. I really like it.
Here we go. These are the ones I was looking at.
Oh, those are cute.
I thought these would make really cute mittens. So
sure.
I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do with them, but that's kind of what I'm leaning toward doing with them. Of course, we all heard me in my bonus-ode say that I'm going to knit the projects I already have in my queue.
Yes.
So I'm not making any official plans for this because I'm going to knit the projects I have in my queue. And I don't think I want to add to that list right this second. So right now I'm just going to enjoy owning it. But I have some thoughts anyways. And then I got Noro. This is Silk Guarded Sock Yarn. And I think the color is just a number, S451, but it's gorgeous. It's so like my color. The oranges and the browns. It's my...
Really? Because I'm seeing like black and red and gray in it. Which is, you know, I like it. It's Asian.
Yeah. It's from Japan.
Oh, made in Japan.
It's Japanese. Yeah. I don't see black. I see brown. I can give you red here. Yeah. Reddish orange.
And you're right. That is more of a grayish, taupish brown color.
I don't know. It's pretty.
But it is beautiful. Yeah.
Who knows what color it's going to look like on the computer. Most of the time, my camera does not show you guys the best colors. And then this one is Gadifra Lana Mia Catone. Y'all, I don't speak English well, much less anything else. But it's from Florence.
And that's from Italy.
It's from Italy, yeah. And it's a cotton sock yarn. And I am planning to put socks on my machine and try this out on my machine.
So does it have any nylon in it?
It does.
Okay, make it stretch.
So it's cotton and nylon, and it says it's sock yarn.
Lana mia cotone.
I don't know what she said.
I don't know. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it or not, but...
So those are my acquisitions.
I haven't acquired anything new.
You know, she's giving away things.
Well, not my yarn,
no.
but
no, not.
But yeah, I'm preparing to move by the end of March, and I'm moving into a smaller residence, so I am pruning once again.
I do have one more project. So my grandmother and I have been very busy sewing project bags, and we made a list of a bunch of people we want to give a bag to, and then we proceeded to sew. We've sewn 4 bags so far. 2 I sewed for myself. One she sewed for herself and one she sewed for a friend. I don't have hers with me, but I have mine with me, so I'll show you.
Oh, cute.
This one. And my grandmother put my name on it with her
embroidery machine?
With her embroidery machine.
Oh, see? Very cute.
The only thing I wish I had done different, I picked out the color, and I wish I had picked out, instead of green thread, I wish I had picked out a coppery thread to tie in the color I picked. Because I like that color and I like the way it looks, but it's just kind of a one-off there because nothing else is, there's no tie-in. But
it just adds some color to the green.
So these project bags, I get the pattern from In a Pickle Knitting, which is another YouTuber, but they have a zipper on top. Then they are fully lined with an inside zipper. And she walks you through it step by step, and then you've got the outside zipper.
I want to try to make one here eventually.
They are not easy by any stretch of the imagination, but her tutorials, she's got 4 different tutorials. Her original version is cut up into 3 different videos, and then she updated it with a 4th one. And I usually use the updated version because I like it better. But they're very, very easy. They're step by step, and I really, really like them. And so that's this one. And then I made this one also for myself. And I like it too. So the fabric for that green one, my grandmother actually gave me for Christmas. And this fabric, my friend Jennifer Isher gave me.
Aww.
Because she knew I was a Red Raider fan. And it's been sitting in my house for, I don't know, 3 years, waiting to be made into a bag. And I finally got it into a bag. But I'm very, very happy with that one. And it has all the little zippers in it too.
I know, I enjoy mine.
Oh, and I bought these at a yarn shop in, where did I get these? Where was I? I think I was in Austin.
Oh my gosh, they have Texas textiles.
I know, aren't they cute?
Yeah, I didn't even know you had those.
They have to live in here with in my Texas Tech bag.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm very happy with that. I love these bags. They are my favorite. And you can either leave this end of the zipper here. You can let it hang out like this, or you can tuck it inside like it's tucked in. It depends on if I was paying attention when I cut my zipper. Like for some reason, I made this zipper super long. So it hangs off a lot. And I don't like it to hang off so much. But the nice thing is you can open it like all the way. There's no, you're not losing anything. But anyways, you can always just tuck them in if you want to. That's what I do. Usually it's not this difficult. But because I'm in a hurry. Anyway.
I know. a word from our sponsors. Oh, wait a second. We don't have any sponsors.
No.
Okay.
Not unless you want to count Tracy.
Yeah, except Tracy.
She's not technically a
Hot
sponsor.
Springs Fiber
but
Arts. She's not a sponsor.
She's a very good friend.
Yeah.
All right, and that is all I have. Is that all you have?
Yeah, I don't really have anything else either at the moment.
All right, so a little bit shorter than last month's, but that's good because last month's was kind of long. But I hope that you are sewing and knitting and singing and doing things that make the world around you beautiful and enjoyable for everybody. I'm going to say a short prayer, and then we will see you back here next month. Actually, one thing we could talk about is if you are in the Hot Springs, Arkansas area, I am teaching a class.
Yes, you need to tell them about
February
that for sure.
18th. I am teaching 2 classes actually. The open to the public class is how to read your knitting and fix your mistakes. And if you're interested in attending that class, you can sign up on the Hot Springs Fiber Company website. And I'm also going to be teaching the Blanket of Knowledge February class, but that one's only open to Blanket of Knowledge subscribers. So if you're not a Blanket of Knowledge subscriber, what are you waiting for?
Right.
Go subscribe.
You can jump right in anytime.
Right. Yeah, it goes on forever. There's not like a start or a stop, so you can join in whenever you want, which is really fun. It's not like you missed anything. So yeah. But so if you're in Arkansas and you're interested in that, you could come do that with me. That would be fun. I'd love to meet you. And then I think that really is the end.
Okay.
Okay. All right, y'all have a great evening. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so very much for today and for this new year of 2023. Thank you for all of the beautiful yarn that you have blessed me with this month. Thank you for my mother and my grandparents, and I pray for the viewers that are watching this, Lord, that if they don't know you, that they will come to know you, and that you will bless their lives, and that they will be lights for you wherever they go. And in your Son's name we pray. Amen.
Amen.